two. So, shalom, salama, siemi, shalom. Greetings to all my Israelite brothers and sisters from around the world. Whether you're the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the house of Israel, or you're a Gentile grafted into the house under the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, we welcome you today for this Question Night Africa discussion. We dedicate Fridays to talk to you about what we're doing here on the continent and also asking for money to support us as we're doing things. Hallelujah. So, this is in conjunction with our Quest Unite Africa channel on YouTube. Please go ahead and check us on out on that channel. Support us. We'll be uploading videos with specific content for Quest Unite Africa. This is just something to familiarize our brothers and sisters with as we're here on. If you can hear us, we're having issues. We're actually reporting live, and I'm gonna do this. Let me see if I can change the mic, the camera. All right, so I'm gonna our offices on the continent. You see the nice port area right on out there. This is what we are developing here at Quest Unite Africa. In order to unite, you actually have to be in a place to receive things to unite. So it's a little windy here, family, but I wanted to show this song over to you. We have in the background and the laughing and jovial attitude. They are working on our. This is the office that we're operating. It's actually not. It's really good. It's really good. You get a chance to see what we're doing and all the things that we're developing um, to be able to do the dream of Q2UA. And if you see on out there, that's the port. And these are the people. And let me tell you, this is a very awesome location. But in order to do this, we need support. And that support comes from you all. But again, we're doing things to be able to self sustain this operation so we'll be able to provide for a better operation to support not people on Tanzania, but the vision that Brother Oral, Mike, and myself had literally less than 90 days ago. And this is part of the vision. So, we're starting to see different move things on over. Shout out to Brother Dave and his son Zion. So, but when I showed you a couple location we're looking at. There you go. So my Wi-Fi probably didn't like that, but this is where we're on at. This is this honestly is a fantastic location. You kind of see how things are going, and we're not just here trying to act like we're doing things. If you look at our Zoom, especially the one coming up on Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be able to provide a little bit more information and content of how we are strategically moving and getting set up. So, shout out to Sister Chantel Smith. Brother Oral and I met with our family in the UK in London. Chatted, talked about some things because Question Night Africa is for the continent to be able to understand and work with each other and grow with each other as two sticks coming together. And this is truly two sticks coming together. Yes, we were in Brixton, and Sister Chantel was like, "Don't do it," because I was having a jolly good time, fam. It was a smashing affair. It was a bloody good time. So yes, family. And now I'm not gonna lie to you. To be honest, what this looks like to me is Tampa. It really does look like Tampa, with the port, the water, and like the location that I'm at. If you've ever been to Tampa, I mean Tampa proper, not just Tampa Bay, but Tampa proper. This is exactly the setup. And yes, I was happy on that double decker bus. Now I was on the Thames, Thames. I was on the Thames River, and when I was over one of the bridges and looking at London Bridge, I was singing, London Bridge is falling down. I don't know. That was always been my lifelong dream to say that, but that may offend some others. I don't know. I'm an ignorant American in some cases, but yeah. But this is it, fam. This is how things are moving. This is Tanzania, and so there are other places that we're getting ready to go to grow into, because this doesn't just stop with this. This is really just the first of being able to grow into the continent. And we're growing by learning and moving and cooperating with our brothers and sisters here. Because for so long, I'm going to tell you the reality of this. The reality of this is our Tanzanian brothers and sisters are living under it's a neo apartheid, neo colonialization. And wouldn't you know that they're treated as second class citizens in their own country? A country that, if you don't see and if you can tell, there's a whole bunch of black folks, 99% black, but they're colonized in their own country. They're economically colonized. And that colonization is still in their everyday livelihood. See, these are some of the people and the places. They want to be able to understand and to do better, but they really don't have the physical, spiritual, and emotional wherewithal to understand that because of really understanding the West come in. We understand the games. We understand how these games have been played against our own people. Now you understand why this is so critical. Now you understand why they don't want you to see these things and to see these places and to spend time with our brothers and sisters here. Because it's been a divide and conquer. But when you empower our brothers and sisters here, believe it or not, we become empowered in the West. We become empowered in the diaspora. That's really the equation. How do our how does our family in the UK, in France, in Germany, in the US, in the Caribbean, in South America, how do they become empowered? By working with our brothers and sisters on the continent. So if you didn't understand, this is really the black part of Dar es Salaam, downtown Dar es Salaam. Just over in that direction, that's another part that's been heavily gentrified by other groups. But I and my other partners in Quest Unite Africa, we wanted to come down to the city. We wanted to come down to the ground. And it doesn't make sense for us to be disconnected. Because I'm telling you, once you connect with your brothers and sisters here on the continent, it's amazing. And you have an exchange. See, they know about wealth through their health, through their livelihood, just being able to live and eat healthy. But the resource part of that wealth is diminished. And that's diminished because the technology and knowledge and understanding, those basics, are not readily available. And so now they're doing their best to be able to survive, to be able to live. And so, with that, we have to be emotionally aware of the difficulties that they've had to live through while we've been in our captivity and in the lands of our captivity. And this is what captivity on the continent, this is what it's produced. Because the crazy thing is, they have all the world's wealth sitting on this continent. and they've been systematically reduced to rely on other people because that's the lie that's been told. And if you believe a lie long enough, you're going to believe that that lie is the truth. So now they're listening and they're understanding the truth from our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. And so that lie is no longer able to hold the weight that it once had. But isn't this a beautiful day? This is a thing of beauty. This breeze is just coming off the water. You can see the trees. Yeah, I asked him to give me one or two. Yeah, that's Mike right here. We got Mike looking out the window. Yeah, we're waiting on folks. We're trying to get some things done. We're trying to be accountable with the support that you all are giving us. So, show them what Brother David did. Yeah. I want to show you the painting. This is from Brother David. This is the painting that's going on. Let me know if y'all want to be in the live because I'm gonna. So the doors are painted. Let me kind of show you that the inside out. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Keeping faces away for privacy. So here we are. So we're located at the old post office and electrical stuff like that. Electrician doing some work. So yeah, but listen, we got to get some things taken care of. Those are our beautiful friends, our swallows. So, that's why I said we need to have a bird cage. So please donate to Flex United Africa for our bird fund. You can just hear the birds chirping and everything else coming on through. But it's pretty nice compared to where it was on that. Just need to do a couple more. Um, these are the AC units. So once we have the AC units on in, everything should be looking good. Our partners, our nonprofit partners, Nehemiah Empowerment Ministries Group and Atlantic Essentials Development. Yeah, yeah. Instead of lines, we're flying the Q2A birds. I don't know what joke I can associate with that. Maybe birds as in Daffy Duck, but no, this or Howard the Duck. Ducks are unclean. Yeah, no. Better than chickens. No. Let me not get that one started. Oh boy. Be fold. They can only kind of run on a line. So, the functionality has to be a lot better with a lot of the different things, especially this is what we had discussed in our earlier question out after commissions. So, this is where the post office is. You have the buildings in the backdrop. It's really a very good location. A lot. And we're going to do a lot because we know that it's going to be the Most High that's going to allow us to do the mission. So, with that being said, I'm going to have Itch. All right. Listen, we need subscriptions. That's going to be Brother Old's pitch. Subscriptions. No, but listen, what this does is once we're able to show our Tanzanian brothers and sisters what we're doing, it then creates the trust. What's that? Give me a second, family. Try my best. Invite guests. Let me see if I can put this. I won't put this link in here. Okay. Comments. Can I even drop the comments? Post comment. Here we go. Sorry, fam. I'm doing this by myself. And I usually don't do. Yeah, I put in the live oral if you want to jump in. Yeah. They're looking at me like I'm all crazy. Who is this guy just staring at me? They're like, oh, okay. They can't run up in here. We got security guards. See, there's security right there. Security. Let me show you security. So you trying to run up in my spot? See, security's right there. That's my little. That's the guard chat. Say something. Come up here, and say something. We got security. Security. Oh, the man done found us. Oh man. So yeah, let me see. Let me get. If y'all want to, I'll drop the link. You can ask us any questions, anything to say. Well, we're here, and that's about it. Thank you. No, there are things that we're doing. There are things that we're building towards. We're interacting with other ministers and other leaders. Different countries on the continent that we are. Here we go. We were taken via water. Now we're coming back, and we're bringing things back via water. Let me add some folks on in here. Give Brother Oral. Brother Oral, you're live. Good brothers passing it.
Shalom,
Brother
folks.
Oral, go
Shalom.
ahead.
I'm sorry, brother. Can you repeat that? As you know, folks, the continent, the internet is not the best. And that's one of the things that we want to change because it's a little difficult at times and it gets a little choppy with the internet. But that doesn't move me in any way to feel like, that's too much. I look at it as opportunity for us to take that what we've learned in America and other parts of the world and bring it to Tanzania and other parts of Africa, which the technology and the education and the knowledge is well needed and it could be put to good use because these folks, I tell you, they're some of the friendliest people. Just to be in a place where everybody, it's at times you think that it shouldn't make sense. How could people that have so little be so happy? But that's the wonderful thing about life, and it just goes to show that happiness doesn't mean having a lot of stuff. Happiness means being content where you are. But that doesn't mean we don't help if we can. And I believe we have an opportunity here to really move this place, Tanzania, here, and propel it in the stratosphere because there's so much opportunity, and the people are eager and ready to learn. You were going to say something?
Yeah, you're going out. I think we're going out. I think we're having some internet connection issues.
Yeah, the internet
So,
issue.
or it's literally like
Yeah,
like three or
yeah.
all.
I'll just come over by you. I'll come over by you, Karis.
Yeah. And while we have a quick word, brother Fast Nickel, Shalom.
Shalom, brother Karis. How are you this morning? Or I guess for you it's afternoon.
Oh, it's afternoon, and I'm not gonna lie, I am tired. It literally took Brother Oral and I about 48 hours worth of travel, and
Wow.
that really did hurt. Yes, but we got a
I have
chance
a
to sit down with Sister Chantal and her family, lovely family. Met her husband, met two out of the three kids. It it was awesome seeing our family on out there. So our family on in the diaspora. So let me get Oral on over here so Oral can give his spiel. And so we'll have Brother Oral give that spiel. All right, come on, give me a second, family. Here's Brother Oral.
Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I got to tell you, folks, I was over there. They're so happy to be in one of the poorest countries in America. Well, I'm sorry, in Africa. I mean, these folks are so happy with
I am the carrier of all things internet. So uh, yeah. Now we're actually trying to get work done here. We got the electrician doing his job, but he's back trying to do something. I guess the Empire was just a suggestion. He was, now he wants to start working on units. Okay. Communication barriers and breakdowns. Fire doesn't mean fire, man. Stop lying. I'm ready to work. It's okay. I'm good. I was just seeing if you're for real. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but now this breeze is coming through. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So now I am the hot spot. I was moving in to check in on some work with things. So we're talking to our newly hired Tanzanian um, project manager. So she is working. She's getting some things taken care of. Because when we're here now, you're gonna start kind of seeing some operations. Look at that cargo ship. Do you all see the cargo ship in the distance? The cargo ship that's moving. See how it's moving through the port? Look at that thing. See the tugboats eating that, and they're waiting. I wonder if you. I hope you all can see it. So there's the ship right there in the distance, just pulling through into the port. So now you can kind of see how this thing goes. Fast Nickel, can you see this? Can you see the ship?
It's hard to see the ship, but I can see something in the ocean.
Yeah, that ship is moving. So I know we have like a better vantage point, and we can only do what you can do on StreamYard. So, but
And
yeah,
you're right,
no,
it does look like Tampa.
it does, doesn't it? That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
tell you. So Fast Nichols in the Orlando area, and he's driven that. He's traveled to Tampa. When you travel into Tampa, especially like when you get around I-4 and 275, you can see the bay. You can start to see the cranes and everything else. And this is exactly what it looks like. You know, it's it's very nice. The water is nice, but you see islands, and then it's honestly just like Tampa Bay, where you have a peninsula, and then way past that is the Indian Ocean. As a matter of fact, the Indian Ocean is actually right there. That's the Indian Ocean, and then yeah, then you'll see kind of the ship maneuvering and turning.
You know,
So
it's funny, that building that's on the right there at the on the coast, it actually also reminds me of Tropicana Field, the top of Tropicana Field.
doesn't it right
Yeah.
there? Right, yeah, in the distance, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I don't think they're gonna have anything for baseball. They'll maybe cricket, do a cricket field. But see, shout out to our logistics folks. See, there's what would be your roll on, roll off capabilities. There are your 53-foot containers. That's what we're getting ready to ship. You see that? That's what we're getting ready to ship, family, and that's what we need your support in. That's what we need your support in. Okay? This is how things happen. That's how things move. People want to talk about, well, I want to get visa, but you're just pulling together what, $50 a month? $50 on Sister Eve, Sister Maria's, Sister Gates, a hold of Sister Shonda's channel. But this is exactly the tangible things needed. This is a tangible. Because let me tell you what that $50 a month gets you if you ever want to come on out to countries, especially in Tanzania. Tanzania is a beautiful country. I can't lie to you. Video does not describe it. It doesn't. But it's
Brother,
also the gateway to other countries. It's the gateway to Rwanda, to Uganda, to Malawi, to Burundi. It's the gateway. This port services at least 7 different countries just in this port, ferrying in the ship. Those are 40 and 53-foot containers that we plan on moving. We literally plan on moving a container in the next couple of weeks. And we want it on one of those boats for priority shipment. But we can only do it with your help. Because on those boats can be construction equipment, heavy duty construction equipment to help with this infrastructure, to help with building these roads. What you don't see on these roads are any type of drainage. And if you do see drainage, it's very lacking and minimal. This is the help that they need. Because when it's red, and that's the malaria. And that malaria, if you hear Mike, tell him, Mike, it's his bed here. Mosquito bites. Yeah, malaria you contract it through mosquito bite. So the mosquito bites you, you get infected with malaria, it's in your bloodstream, and then the mosquitoes will go in your bloodstream or will go to you, bite you up again, and then affect other people. So it's a lot of the malaria that gets transmitted because they don't reduce the mosquito population. Yeah, by stagnant water. They don't put bleach in there. They don't treat it. They don't drain it. It festers. So we're doing things differently. We're working with members of parliament. We're working with community leaders. When I'm talking about elected community leaders, elected officials, folks that have the power to do things, and we're
Brother Karras,
finding out how to create opportunities. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have to get any shots to come there like you do with India?
Let me tell you, you have to get absolutely zero shots. No shots. Oil said if he had to take a shot, he would not go on any type of plane. I said
That is
I,
correct. That is correct.
I said I concur.
I second that, Brother Arl.
But oil will let you know though that sometimes when you get nuts from
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah. I knew you.
sorry, and Tanzania is no longer brother Oral. He's brother Ore. Oh no, we're doing some paperwork. They got the spelling confused on the paperwork. I just said, well, I guess Ore is gonna be a Tanzania name, huh? You know, so I guess it means something in Kiswahili. We'll figure out what it means.
Brother Karras, let me
Oh
just
yeah,
say
now we
one
have
thing.
passports on us.
Let me say one thing and then I'll jump off to reduce the bandwidth. So let me just say good afternoon to Brother Arl and Brother Michael over there with you. And I want to just say something based on the last person, that person who mentioned in the comment if this was of the Most High, because on Wednesday when we met, the IT group met, it was funny after you had dropped off. Me and Brother Big Red, I was joking with him, and I said, "Man, he was explaining all the things that are being put in place, the phone system, the internet, etc." And I was joking with him, saying, "Man, we're like Apple, man. We're putting all this stuff together in our basement in the garage, and people don't realize all the stuff we're doing right now on a shoestring budget. It's of the Most High. If people knew what's going on with the limited funds we currently have, it's amazing."
Hmm. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it because there's no person that's gonna take the Most High's glory. No one. Oral, Mike, or myself, we can't take his glory. But it's awesome seeing how his glory is being reflected. Because let me tell you, let me just explain it to you. Yeah, we're asking for funds, we're asking for support. But at the end of the day, in all honesty, that's garbage. They have all the resources that they have here. And we would literally be just fine if we just said, you know what, forget yada yada. We could do that, but we're not trying to act selfishly. We're not trying to do things selfishly. We've had that didn't know any better. This is about literally coming face to face with our brothers and sisters and saying, hey, we want to be able to grow with you again. And they know us. Look, there are so many things that I would like to discuss on YouTube, but it's YouTube. So again, go to quest2uniteafrica.org, quest2uniteafrica.org, and join us on our Sunday collaboration Zooms so we can discuss with you what the plans are, how things are moving, how we're growing.
Yeah, people don't realize that how amazing it is.
Yeah, well, we got that. All right, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're literally still. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, we're literally working, doing the work while doing the live streams. You know, I don't know too much about trying to get on out with my little hotspot because again, you don't have internet coverage. You don't really have cell phone coverage like you it just depends.
Well,
So,
brother
but yeah,
Cass,
no, we're here.
I'll drop
You
off.
hear folks in the background.
I was just saying I'll drop off so that might help with your internet connection.
No, it's not on you. It's just me. It's
Okay.
not on you. It's just me. 'Cause- yeah, but yeah, no, we definitely appreciate it. No, yeah, brother. If you don't know, Brother Fast Nickel does our web page. Him and Sister Christine when she first worked on it, they didn't have issues because there are some folks in the powers that be circle that do not like us doing what we're doing. They don't like this, but it's not up to them. This is the doings of the Most High. All right, can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying, family. The Wi-Fi isn't really it's not the greatest. I'm trying. I'm telling you, I'm trying, but y'all can help us on out. Y'all can help us on out. So I'm trying to do five things all at once. Trying to do my cameraman and support. Dang, my thing died.
You're coming through clear. It's just the wind in the background.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, yeah, yeah. My Wi-Fi I think is overheating. I'm having first world problems, family. First world problems. Let me get on here, brother Rojo. All right,
Hey,
brother
hey,
Rojo. What's
brother.
going
Hey, nothing much. Hey, I got some good news. Well, and it's
on? What's
for all of us. Um, I became a paid Q2UA. and I am, happier about that because now I put in my little monthly pennies, to help, with that project, and it's something that'll be beneficial to us all. So I was, just so thankful to the Most High, and you know, thankful to you all as well for having that as an option.
Yeah, but see, you all can see right here. Look, you're giving to something that's you know we're we're doing things, we're moving in the right direction. But it look this of course when we're starting things on out, it's gonna take some funding. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I used to listen to Joy FM when I was in my heavy in the Eurocentric Romanology. Of course, I was the one that was like, you know what? I'm gonna give 50 to $100 a month, as part of my pledge. Oral. And Brother Oral is gonna shake y'all down for some money.
I'm
Hey,
not
hey,
shaking
hey,
you down.
Karis, you breaking up a little bit, bro. Nice pictures, by the way, but I
Hey,
mean,
Rojo, how you doing?
hey, I'm doing good there.
Yeah. No, he was saying that I was going to come to shake you guys down, but I'm not coming to shake you guys down. I'm coming to ask you to help us connect because it's like it's so much opportunities here, brothers and sisters, and they always say like other people that come to Africa say you gotta come see for yourself. Really, you do need to come see for yourself because this place is such a beautiful, bustling place, and the people here are so friendly. For people that don't have a lot, you would think that they are millionaires. Some of them, the way they treat you, and it's just so. And all they need is a little nudge and a little assistance from us to come here and build things up, man, and just make this look so much better. Make this the new America, Africa, the new America.
Hey,
Because
Oral, you,
one
you
more
don't have
thing,
to.
I'll say this and I'll let you go, bro, Rojo. It's an
Okay.
old expression that says, "If you build it, they will come." So we want to start the process of building it so other people will come. Because trust me, they're coming. They're coming in droves. It's just unfortunately people of color are the ones that are at the back of the line and not really seeing what's going on, the move and the shift. So not only are we trying to make people be aware of that, we want to help with the shift that's happening so we can be a bigger part of it and have a bigger piece of the pie. Because trust me, this pie is being divided up. Go ahead, brother Rojo.
Hey, I was gonna say, can you change the on y'all's Patreon? I signed up for it already, but can you change the price so I can add more money? I didn't see a spot where I could customize it and put in what I want to put in.
Okay, for the
So
monthly subscription. All
yeah,
right.
yes, yeah, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make a phone call on that to get that done. And yeah, we could probably do that. Brother Rojo, do we have your phone number and things of that nature?
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. I put my when I signed up with y'all, I put all my
Uh huh.
information, my email in there, and my telephone number. It
All
has the
right. So what I'm
Dallas
gonna do?
area code.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Is I'm gonna get with Big Red and Fast Nickel and those guys and get it changed to you for you. And when it happens, I'll just contact you and let you know because I'm on the live now, and so when Karis gets back on, I'll actually make a phone call and see if we can get her done.
All right.
Sounds
Hey, do
good?
me a favor. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm trying. I want to
Yes.
double. I want to double up what I'm putting in there. I mean, because y'all ain't asking for much. So I mean, because it's so reasonable. I mean, like I said, I believe in walking the walk, and I think I should be able to put in more money, which is something I want to do. But what's going on? Is the net janky out there? Because sometimes y'all come in and then you're cut out there.
Well, and that's one of the things we're trying to improve, brother. Is the internet? The internet here sometimes can be a little bit choppy, and so we want to like really improve that part of telecom or the telecommunication system here on the continent, because it's the same thing here. No matter if you're at the hotel or you purchase data, it just seems to go in and out from time to time. So we're trying to like that's something that we want to definitely look into improving. And this brings me to another point. The point is that, or the fact is that, it's so much that we can do with the knowledge that we've acquired over the years, just working in the United States and even in Europe. If we bring that knowledge here, this place would be so powerful and such a beautiful place because it's already naturally beautiful. I mean, I'm just here looking at this water out, and I'm telling you, folks, the picture can't do enough. The picture, they say, picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, seeing it with your naked eyes must be worth 1 billion words, because I tell you, it's breathtaking. It is that way.
I'm
So,
almost jealous.
well, you know what? When the brothers was here and I was in school, I was jealous because it's like just seeing it for yourself. And the next trip we come on out, we're gonna definitely make sure we have some sisters coming with us, because we don't want to hog up all the glory and hog up all the beauty and the from the trip out here. So folks, get your passport ready. Volunteers, get your passport ready, because somebody's coming with us. It's not going to be any only just brothers coming the next trip around. You know. And right now, we have these loud people in the back discussing this office that we're in, trying to get things moving. We're working with the electrician right now as we speak to get things moving in the right direction. Excuse me, folks. I'm actually on a live here. Do you guys mind? But yeah, folks, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's so breathtaking. It's like the words elude me to describe just the feeling, just to be amongst these wonderful, happy people, happy where they are. I mean, we interviewed a sister that she took 2 buses to come here for the interview, and it took her over an hour to get here. And and another thing, because I was talking to her, and it's like always people riding on motorcycles and pretty much taxing on motorcycles. And I said, you feel comfortable riding on that? She's like, sure, I do it all the time. And I'm a big guy. I'm telling you, I'd rather walk than to get on the back of a motorcycle in this city. But it's a beautiful thing, though, folks.
Hey, you can get on a scooter or buy a scooter. It's
Well,
I think
well,
that
well, this part of this part, the scooter business is not that popular. Well, at least in this part of town where we are. But I see people on bicycles, and I see like people just get on the back of the motorcycles as taxi. But I don't really, we don't really see that much. Actually, I haven't seen not even one scooter. So that business is not here yet. So I mean, it's an opportunity, I guess, if somebody would bring it here, that would be a cash cow for real. Because the way these people move around, yeah, I think that would be a viable business for someone to bring. So, you folks, I'm giving you some ideas here. Scooter's one of them, for certain. For certain.
yeah, they're not very expensive, and yeah, you're right. If someone did, had some startup money for something like that, and they went ahead and just started selling scooters, especially 'cause, you could get one 3/4 assembled for like under $1,000. I mean, just
Yeah,
imagine if you sell something like that to 100,000 people. You could probably retire right there.
yeah, yeah, for certain. And the funny thing is, Rojo, about I'd say 7, 8. Like she was a physician, and they were in South Florida, in Miami somewhere. And they approached me about a friend of mine actually build apps and things of that nature. About building an app for scooters. And this is before it was so big in Orlando. And their foolishness actually cost them, because they were trying to like nickel and dime us on the website building in the app, which in order fast nickel can attest to this. It's like building a website. It's a lot of work and a lot of time, and when people want to shortchange and and nickel and dime you get a really sloppy website, and we didn't want to do that, and so they decided to part ways, and you know that old expression say if you can't agree up front, if you're going to fight, then it doesn't work out. So we agreed to part ways, and then you go downtown Orlando, there's tons of different scooter companies that's making tons of money down there, and so they missed out, and they're not a part of that because they wanted nickel and dime us. So yeah, if anybody knocks here, you just got to come and answer the door because it's all over Africa. I don't want to say America's saturated, but it may be a little bit saturated, and the folks here a lot of times they will welcome you. They will welcome you. I mean, of course, you're going to have people that try to use your Americanism against you, if that's even a word. But if the old expression says, be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. If you use that term or you move that way, you'll be fine here. Because this is a wonderful place, man. And like I said, the people are happy. People, they're super hard working. It's like you talk to most of them. They don't even live
We
here.
need help, family. All right. If we don't get funding, we're gonna be staying here. I need to get back to America at least one more again before this exodus starts. Mike and Mike's just a Tanzania. He just speaks in
Mike is in
peace
full
all
business
healing.
mode. Mike is like, y'all can handle the live. I got business to take care of. Mike is in full fledged business mode, people.
And
Not
let me
even
ask you,
business mode, business mode.
Oh yeah,
yeah, business, not business, business,
Nah,
business.
he's in business mode.
Hey, look here. I was gonna ask y'all, since y'all got boots on the ground out there,
Yeah.
are there any other places that you could? I mean, Tanzania is probably number one for me, but let's say that's overcrowded because a lot of us will be going there at one time. Do you have any other spots that you could recommend that we could probably go to that's viable?
Rojo, I didn't hear the last.
Huh?
Rojo, repeat that.
Okay, now I'm
Repeat
saying
that.
Tanzania is my number one choice, but I'm
Uh
pretty
huh.
sure I'm not the only one. So let's say if that's too overcrowded or too many people are headed there at one time, do y'all know of any other viable places we could go?
We are looking at some vibrant places because we are going to be going to Rwanda. But I can tell you this, brother Rojo, I kind of felt the same way you did at first, and I was thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be overpopulated with us. But let me tell you something. This place is huge, and trust me, that is not a problem. I'm here on the ground, and I changed my tune completely. I do a 180. I do not think that way anymore because there's so much opportunity. It's enough for everybody. So trust, brother. There's so many different places. I mean, even when these brothers are here. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something, folks. I'm glad Karis mentioned that. I'm traveling over to Africa, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, they lie to you on the map. Africa is ginormous. If that's even a word, it's ginormous. We were traveling from Amsterdam to to Zanzibar, and we were traveling for about 10 hours straight. All you see is land below you, and I'm like, wait a second. It does not take you that long to travel from California to New York. Not even close. That place is ginormous, brothers and sisters. It's like I'm traveling. I'm like, wow, all this land. There's no way
Well,
the
then I'm
maps
glad.
are accurate with that. It's so right for the picking. And when you look down, it's so dense. It's not even densely populated. It's like you see pockets of like cities, and you see like for hours and hours of like land or desert, and then you see another city. But man, folks, it is opportunity ripe for the taking.
Well, I think, Brother Rojo, you're forgetting Tanzania is a country. It's not a city. So
Oh,
Yeah, man.
okay, okay. Got. Thank you. Yeah, because that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. It was like a city or something like that. Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
no, it's a
No,
country.
man. It's so many. Yeah, because we're right here. The view you guys are seeing is by the port, but it's so much, man. It's so much going on. It's like when you come here, this is perfect for me because I haven't really had much sleep. I mean, I came in here like at like 10, 10. No, it was more like 11:30, close to 12, and I went to bed this our time here about 5:50. I got a call around 9 something from the brothers like, hey man, you need to get down here before the breakfast closed down. And truth be told, I wasn't really sleeping. I was kind of like laying around, and it's like I was just up and ready to go because like I'm so like excited about this thing. If I'm gonna crash, not gonna be today or even tomorrow because it's such an opportunity just to be in. I take it as a I don't take it just for granted being here. It's a privilege to be here, and it's like you do. I don't know. People say you feel a certain kind of way, an emotion. I honestly, when I was over the desert, I was thinking, my goodness, my forefathers were taken out of this place, and I'm coming back here over 400 years later. And I felt emotional, to be honest with you. It makes you emotional. I've heard many people say it, and for me, it was true. I felt emotional, and I feel just so honored just to be here amongst these wonderful people, man. These are us. These people are us. It's not them and us. They're us, man. So
Brother
help
Oro,
us.
you're in Bar al Salam, correct?
Yes. Where are we? No, Dar es Salaam. Dar es
Dar
Salaam.
es Salaam.
Yes.
And how far are you guys from T3 and me?
Uh,
It's a couple hours. About 2 hours.
but
And
you heard it from
that's another city.
exactly, and he's at 2 hours. So this place is massive, man.
Well, just to get to like brother Dave's house, it's gonna be an hour, and it's still in Darsamon. T3 and me is in Darsamon, so
And
it take you, just in Darsamon, it just take 2 hours to get to them.
So you heard it right there, folks. So it's a big country, and that's one of several countries that we're actually going to be working with. Because, like I said, we are going to Rwanda. I believe it's going to be sometime early next week, around the second or third. But we're going there, and we're going to be doing the same thing here, just setting things up. So you folks, your efforts are not going just for us to come hang out and have fun. It's for work. So we up and running, and we are getting things done here.
I think the other thing to point out is when you look
Getting
at the
things done
map,
right here. Uh-huh.
when you look at the map, they show
Yeah.
Africa when you look at the comparison of America to Africa. The truth
Uh-huh.
is, like 4 or 5 Americas can fit in Africa. So when you even look at the map, it doesn't even give the country, the continent, the justice that it is in terms of how big it is.
No, it does not. It does not. It does not. You're very accurate with your assessment, Fast Nickel. Because, like I said, I travel it and I see it and I'm like, wait a second. There's no way this thing is that small. I mean, and when you Amsterdam to Tanzania, I mean, like I said, it was like we were literally in the air for like 10 plus hours. What is it, like 10 hours or something to that effect? And we stopped. We stopped in Zanzibar. It's like it becomes a bus right there once you stop in Zanzibar. People they deboard and people on board, and then we jump on and we live in the air for 10 minutes, and we're actually in Dar es Salaam. So it's that fast. But folks, it's a sight to see and to feel because you don't just see it, you feel it when you get here. And I cannot wait for every one of you folks that are listening to my voice to be able to have this experience that I'm having right now.
Hey, I have a question for Oil and Fast Nickel and Carries. Where are y'all? That's beautiful out there. Where is that?
Well, right now we're in Dar es Salaam and we're by the port. And this is where we want to secure a location on the port. Excuse the noise. Yeah, we want to secure a location on the port. So when our shipping container comes in, we have space here for it. So these are the different things we want to do. So we want to make sure we secure a port, and from here we can go to a lot of the landlocked countries that offer opportunities.
That spot over there where you showing that,
Okay. Yeah.
that's where the land is going to be.
Oh
Across it. We
wow.
just want to be close to the port,
Now,
but we ain't got
folks,
to.
Yeah. Now, folks, now you see right in front of me that island right there in the far. That's where we're going to secure like property, so we have access to the port. There, Kenny Donut. That's right there across. If you look straight across, folks. And so we're going to try to secure property there, so we have access to the port. So, folks,
Man,
I'm telling you,
yeah,
go ahead, brother.
y- y'all are making a brother want to go ahead and live like a miser here and stack my change and move out there as quickly as possible. That is
You know
definitely
something?
some food for the eyes. I love that.
You know something, bro? I, I, I can't give you, financial advice as I'm a former financial planner. However, I can say if I were you, I would do that. I wouldn't. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But no, on a serious note, though, brother, it would not be a bad idea because I mean, if you think about what the scriptures say and what's coming, it's only a matter of time. And like I see, when I see this year, it's so prime with opportunities and potential everywhere. It's like I look at the streets, I look at I, I am experiencing the choppy in and out internet opportunity. The roads needing work opportunities. Buildings needing to be fixed up opportunities. There's so much opportunity out here. And it's just we just need to come here, use our resources wisely, and I tell you, the Most High is gonna push this thing in the stratosphere is what's going to happen. I tell you, folks. And Brother Rojo, I love your passion. Folks, I'm sorry if you guys are out there talking in the chat world and I'm not really seeing it and I'm not responding. My apologies. I'm holding the phone with one hand and I'm holding the hotspot with the other hand, so I can't type because we're literally at the window so we can keep connection going. But you know something, I'll do this all day just to express how I feel about this place and just the opportunity that lies in this for us. Because I mean, folks, you could come here and change career and just flourish. It's just so much opportunity here. All you have to do is just be a forward thinker and be a person that step out on faith, and there's so much that can be accomplished here.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about taking my skills that I have, or at least the two things I
I'm sorry,
excel
say that
at,
again.
as far as I'm thinking about taking my skills or the two things that I excel at and going out there and probably starting up, something
Mm-hmm.
that I mean, my background, of course, is logistics on the dispatching level and brokerage level, and then also I have a security and sub law enforcement background. More as
Oh man,
you know,
that right there, those right there, all of what you said, all of the above, brother Rojo, all of the above. You can put it to good use here. All of the above, no exaggeration. And I've only been here one day, and I see the opportunity. Heck, not even one day. Heck, no, less than one day, and I just see all the opportunity and the potential here. It's just unbelievable.
man,
All we
brother,
have to
you
do
gotta tell me how's the food
is
out there?
well, you know what? From what I ate, and I'm vegan, so my opinion, carrots would be a better depiction for the food. But for me, I ate some fries yesterday, and I ate some spaghetti, and it was pretty good. You know, that's what. And then the breakfast this morning, the rolls and stuff like that, it was pretty good. The fruits were fresh and nice. So, I will tell you this: the tomatoes and the ketchup, it tastes like it's alive. It tastes, it's more robust. It tastes different than America. It's like it tastes better. It's like the tomatoes, the fruits. Like when I was eating some cucumbers yesterday, I was like, man, because I was sitting there right with carrots, and I was like, man, this thing tastes different. It tastes better. So, from my experience, like it just really brings your taste buds to life. So, and I think Brother Mike can attest to that because he was saying the same thing. The food tastes better here. So now
Well,
it's
look,
like everywhere. If you get, go ahead.
at the risk of sounding like an a-hole, and I don't mean to sound like this, but if you get the meat, can can you at least see it living and watch it, witness them kill the meat? Like if you want chicken, can you wash that
Well,
chicken?
you're gonna have to talk to carnivores on that one because me, yeah, I'm never. Even when I was in Jamaica as a kid, I never liked stuff like that. So I'm sure you probably can. Let me ask let me ask um, Constance, can you come here for a second? I gotta ask a question. So this is our first employee. So ask that question.
Okay.
Ask a
Hey,
question
hey,
about.
hey, how you doing there? Hey, I have a question. At the risk of sounding cruel or sounding, like a 4 points, if you order like a piece of meat, like let's say a chicken or a fish, can you actually witness it being prepared from alive to being on your plate?
I don't get. So he's basically asking like, is there a place where you can actually go and see them kill the chicken for you to eat it? Tell him. Yes, there is. There are a lot of them. Places are there.
Oh, really? Okay.
You heard
Okay.
that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think I heard her say yes. There is,
Yes, the
but
places are.
has she been
Tell
to the
him again.
United States?
Speak louder. Yeah. Tell him. The places are there. The
Uh,
places are there.
oh, dang, she's breaking up. I mean, I think I got the gist of what she
Okay, he
said. She
said yes.
said,
The
yeah.
places are here. Yeah,
Okay.
these places are here. Yeah, she said definitely the places are here where you can actually witness the animal being killed and so on and so forth. Yeah,
Okay. Because, like I said, if
yeah,
y'all already know how to get down here in America, and just to keep y'all brothers updated on what they're doing out here, the efforts they're doing in the United States, they've already approved the sale
well, yeah. What
of
are they doing now?
they've approved the sale of synthetic meat, chicken meat, like
Oh boy,
lab grown.
I heard about that. I heard about that a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not surprised. I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're trying to get all of us so focused on the 5 billionaires that died on a submarine. And I personally, I don't care about that. I mean, that's
yeah,
our reparations money that they spent to go loot a ship full of dead people. So I'm not gonna say I'm glad, but I don't care. But yeah, while that was going on, they was approving that.
yeah. Well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What it is. I want to just focus on us coming together as people and doing things together, working together. Because if we get, I mean, think about this. Three people started this, and then three people were able to talk to folks and have more people come on board. Because let me tell you this: without our volunteers, we are nothing. Okay, but together we're strong. Our volunteers and people coming on board allowed this trip to happen. Okay, 110 on that, brothers and sisters. So if we continue to just come together as one people, it's nothing that we cannot accomplish because the Most High is waiting and eager and ready to bless our efforts. And that's what's happening here. Why I'm here right now is because the Most High is blessed and allowed this to happen. So, brothers and sisters, continue coming together with us. And in turn, it's going to help you. You bless other people, and in turn, it blesses you. It happens like that all the time, folks. All the time it happens like that. And so, you know, just think about this. It was brother Yakoba. I first met Mike on his show. We were on the live, and I met Mike. Then from meeting Mike, I go on to Covenant of Awakens, talk and leave my number in the background, and Karis hear what I was trying to do. Mike coming on board with it, and he comes in, and then all of a sudden we have more people come in. We have people like Fast Nickel, Big Red. I mean, all these amazing, eloquent speakers, educated people. Not saying that education is such a big deal, but these folks coming on, and it's like I feel so honored to be a part of something this big. All these other people that has coming in and have volunteered for us. Like one of the first volunteers, and this person wants to remain anonymous. But she came in, and the first pledge she did was $500. Okay, and it's just, and I'm not saying everybody has it like that. As a matter of fact, she didn't have it like that, but she did it from the heart. So it's just us coming together as a people, and some people feel it, some people see it, some people don't see it, and that's fine. You don't have to see it. You're not at that point yet. But brothers and sisters, this all happened because us, Judah, decided to come together as one people to make this happen. And this is the reason why we're on this trip right now, brothers and sisters. Because of you, your donation of time, resources, is what brought us to this point. Even right now, as I'm talking here, Karis is there talking to the attorneys to help us get our stays here, so we can then in turn flip it around and bring you folks here who wants to come here. Because believe you me, it's still a task. But it's getting done. It is getting done, brothers and sisters. Fast Nickel dropped off. Rodri, you
Well,
there?
yeah, oh, yeah. I'm here. I'm just looking at these breathtaking pictures that y'all keep on spinning the camera to. I mean, that I'm
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
Look at this, man. It's
that-
like it's just so much opportunity, man. It's just like, and we're in the small. We're not even in the heart of like downtown district, but it's just like it's just hustling and bustling, and it's just like, I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, man. And it's like we're right here off the water, and this wind is just so amazing. It's just so cool. It's man, ah, it is
well,
breathtaking,
you know
brother.
what?
And if
I,
you
I'm
was that,
I'm gonna just say it like this: if there was a, and now don't get me wrong, and I'm not talking about, but I'm not disparaging either. I'm not talking about mud huts, but like in an urban area of where you all are. If there was a ghetto out there, I'm pretty sure that even that would be like a 20-point upgrade compared to the ghettos here, or even to a middle class area here in America. I mean, man, I
well,
hate this
well, I
place.
can't.
I hate America.
Yeah, well, I can't say yay or nay to that because I haven't been there yet as of yet. And a lot of people that actually come to the city, they come hours away to get here for work. So I don't know how it is out there yet. If
All right, family, I'm back. Yeah, we dropped family. Oh, do we have Sister Shonda in the building? I've been talking shop. We've been doing some things here, family. Give me a one if you can hear me. I will wait patiently. Oh man, our connection is still dropping. Let me bring fast and back on. All right, here we go.
I
And
hear
we're
you.
back, family. Yes, there we go. All right, thank you, brother Fastnick. Well, we're gonna need to have something to where it's like a web feed on the page for these live streams. Oh, we're
So
we're
that's
gonna be
something.
safe on that.
So that's something I could talk to brother Big Red about.
Yeah, look, my man selling Gucci purchase right there. If y'all want one, let me know. I can get you some imitation Gucci purchase. Oh, see, they're selling. They got that. They're selling clothes. family. So, I definitely appreciate you all tuning on in. Yeah, we can't do this forever because we actually have a lot of things that we need to get accomplished. I, I did like they did like a wider view, so maybe the view is better, hopefully, so you can kind of see things. Oh, it's seeing this. This is the road right. Yeah, so family, I'm gonna have to cut on out because all right, look, they're gonna be that's only gonna be 10,000 shillings, but I'm gonna charge you $50. That's gonna be a 2,500% markup. Oh man. But yeah, family, I appreciate you all helping, supporting, because this isn't our vision. This isn't just my vision. This is you all's vision. This is what the Most High is doing. And it's awesome to see how we're all coming together as a people on the continent. So again, thank you, family, for what you have continued to support us with. If you just start to support us, hey, we definitely appreciate it. Because this isn't just an American effort. It's not just a UK effort. This is a diaspora effort. With all of us understanding what's on the continent and what's to come. So with that said, family, on behalf of Quest Unite Africa, we definitely appreciate it. Most High willing, we'll be back on Sunday. We'll be coming from the continent all next week. All next week, we'll be coming from the continent. Stay tuned because we may be in some various places. Oh yeah, I'm catching people's ears now. We may be in various places on the continent next week. So stay tuned. Hallelujah. So with that said, family, shalom, salama, siyemi, shalom. Peace and blessings. Yashara.